Good afternoon, everybody.
I was with him just before he had to go out and face the Capitol Press Corps and the people of California in the face of that defeat. And I asked him, what are you feeling? And he said I should have listened to Maria.
You know, I think that I operate with a different mentality that most people do, which is that I'm very forceful and impatient as governor. Or I think any politician, I think you have to be more patient. And I think that I recognize that now, more so than I did before.
And I think that was the beginning of him growing into the job and recognizing that he didn't want to be some tool of conventional Republicans just based on his celebrity. He wanted to govern by who he was and who he was with.
I have always two sides fighting. You know, there's the left side and the right arm, or the right, and they're always arguing about everything, about politics, about how to deal with various different issues and everything like that. It's just the way it is with me.
How do you convince people you're a centrist and not a dyed-in-the-wool Republican?
A lot of work. A lot of work. And I'm willing to work hard to do that.
Now I knew exactly which direction I wanted to go with my administration, and I felt that maybe I should bring new blood in.
One of the first things I was called in to talk to him about was his choice of a new chief of staff. The most qualified candidate was a woman who had been the executive director of the Democratic Party. She had been an abortion advocate. She was an out lesbian, and her last name was Kennedy. Your Republican colleagues are going to be outraged by everything about this woman. And he got this kind of gleam in his eye that I would later come to recognize as delight in being disruptive.
Exactly. Do it. Do it now.
I was sitting there waiting for a flight, and the call comes in from Zingali, and I literally just started banging my head on the table, thinking, "Fuck! Why did you wait a year to call me?"
I'm here today to introduce you to my new chief of staff, Susan Kennedy. Tone it down, not so much applause, please.
And when I started picking Democrats for my team, they felt this is the influence of the Kennedys. In the meantime, Susan Kennedy had no connections with the Kennedys. It was all bogus. I was fed up with the Republicans, she was fed up with the Democrats, so we were kind of both in the middle.
I asked him, "What do you want to do? What do you want to be remembered for as governor?" He hesitated, and then he just said, "I want to build."
Today, I propose a strategic growth plan for California's